We're going. We're doing it.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it well.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Oh,
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
oh. Goodness gracious, Mother Mary, Jesus. Beat up. Beat up. Morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. 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 I get to sit here with this mask on. I look pretty daggone good, too.
So, get everything set up here. A little discombobulated.
Didn't change.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Oh, we're not even started yet. I don't even have my glasses on. See, I tell you, I can't see anything without glasses. So, here we go. So, did you have a good weekend overall?
Yeah, it was a busy one.
I did too.
Made apple butter yesterday. Till, I don't know, started at 6. Ran till, I don't know, about 5 o'clock or so. And then went and played cards last night.
Okay, welcome everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world. And we are here, Sunday morning Workday. Hey, today we're without the host, Ben, but you got the two good-looking guys right here, BJ and myself.
You got the elder statesman.
Yeah, you got the studs right here. We're going to have fun today. We're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about. We're just going to go through it today and do what we can. Ben, we miss you. We'll see you next week. And next week, we're going to celebrate 1 year anniversary when Ben comes back. We're not going to do it without him. So next week, we're going to celebrate that when he gets back. And, of course, yes, I have a mask on. I can't see any of these things. So what I'm going to do is take it off, put on my glasses.
See, when you're young like me, you don't have to worry about glasses.
Yeah, you probably wear contacts and ain't saying
no. I can't stand time. I can't put eye drops in my eye, much less try to put my finger in there.
So, hey, if you're on YouTube, we can chat live as we go. I can't do it as much on Facebook, but I can do it on YouTube just to let all you guys know. And so as we start off the show this morning, we got to run down the list of our sponsors. Sunday Morning Workday is sponsored by The Kicker with over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation. The Kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in 2 directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. Also, serving the best seafood on the block is D-Block Catering in Front Row. Check out D-Block Catering. You can find him on Facebook. D-Block is some of the best seafood. This young gentleman, he's only in his 20s, ladies and gentlemen. He saw a dream, says he wants to cook, serve, and be a food service guy. This is what he's doing, and he's serving up good food. Over in Front Row, check out D-Block Catering. Just look him up on Facebook. And then also, Gomez Transportation Services. He's got junk removal, cargo and freight deliveries, commercial and residential moving, motorcycles and boat delivery, and more. Get your moving and things done. Call Gomez Transportation. You can also call for a free quote at 540-305-6942. That's 540-305-6942. That is Gomez Transportation. And also, Whitetail Properties Real Estate with Chad Pangle. You can catch him at Chad Pangle at whitetailproperties.com. Also, his number is 540-975-3487, 540-975-3487, or 217-285-9000. 217-285-9000. If you're looking for some property, call Whitetail Property with Chad Pangle. And that's all our sponsors for the time. I give the shout outs as normal, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to get into some of this before we go to some of the shout outs. And the reason why, because Friday night you went somewhere.
Yes, I did.
And we got to see something very exciting that, even though it was close because it's a rivalry.
Yeah. The game was closer than what I thought. Personally, I thought it was going to be
A walk.
A walk. It was a great game. I mean, Strasburg holds on to beat Central 19-13. We scored late to go up 2 scores, and then we turn around and they take the kickoff back for a touchdown to make it a 1-score game with like 1:20 left. We recovered the onside kick, got a first down, ran the clock out. But way to finish the season strong, boys. We ended up as the 1 seed in the region. Of course, we won the district and the county championship. Just some takeaways. We had some dumb penalties early that really hurt. Put us in a bad way.
Yeah.
But it's a rivalry, like you said. It's a big rivalry game. Senior night, emotions running high.
And that's what people don't get when it comes to rivalry games and any kind of pro sports. People don't really see. We can even go NFL, we can go college, we can go from high school, all that.
Yeah.
When it's a rivalry, normally the games are tougher, regardless of how bad or good the teams are.
Yep.
I always say what happens is in a rivalry game, if it's a real good team facing a bad team in a rivalry game, they played each other so much they kind of know each other's tendencies.
Yeah.
But also sometimes the better team sometimes kind of overlooks.
Yeah.
We should beat these guys. We know we should beat these guys.
Yeah. It
shouldn't even be a contest. And then all of a sudden, what I say is what we use in basketball terms, you play to the level of your opponent.
Yeah.
Instead of your opponent playing to your level, you go down and play to the level of your opponent, which makes a closer game than what it should be.
A lot of emotion out on the field. A lot of emotion. I mean, it was a fun game to watch.
Well, I know from statistics it's showing Braden Huff threw for 41 yards and 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
And on the ground, Brady Knight rushed for 128 yards and a pair of scores on only 13 carries.
Yeah.
128 yards on 13 carries. You realize how much that basically is a pop?
10 yards a pop. He broke a big one there. He broke a big one, on the crucial drive in the fourth quarter. Broke a big one down the sideline. A big gain that kind of got the wheels moving again.
Right.
So, but overall, great team win. And see the seniors get to celebrate that going out against their rival, on a win. That sets up the playoffs. Strasburg gets a bye this week. They will not be playing this week. They get the winner. We could be seeing Central as early as our next game. We play Central plays Fort Defiance. So there's that.
That's going to be.
You couldn't ask for a better setup to an opening round playoff game. Central going against former coach Mike Yo at Fort Defiance.
That's going to be something.
We could see Central or Mike Yo could be back in the county 2 weeks from now. And the other side of the bracket, man, there's some powerhouse teams on there. You got Union as the 1 seed. Ridgeview, I don't know where that school is at. They're number 2. Of course, Graham, who got us last year, is coming in the 4 seed. But I mean,
Graham last year. A lot of people don't realize, and this is one of the things I said last year when Strasburg faced them. I looked at the game footage beforehand. I seen what Strasburg had. I seen what they had, and I was just like, it's gonna be because for one, Graham had the height. The size, it had the speed.
Yep.
I knew Strasburg was. I just feel it was for the first time you could watch in a high school sport. It was talent beating heart.
Yeah.
Because that Graham team was overrun with talent.
Yeah.
Overrun with talent. Now, whether they do the same thing this year, we can't say, but they are there.
Yep.
Just like Strasburg. And once you get into the playoffs. A lot of people don't realize playoffs, you're back at square one.
Yeah.
Because it's one and done. It's not this round robin thing. You don't have nothing else afterwards. You lose, you go home.
Yep. So
prepare for next year.
Where we should host, we should host as long as we win. We should keep hosting.
Right.
So let's fix the little things, boys, and prep, and let's go to work. It's time to get nasty now.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
It's time to get nasty, but great way to end the year. And I'm glad I walked instead of drove. That's all I can say. That traffic getting
if you don't live in Strasburg, y'all don't understand if you don't live in Strasburg what we're talking about, because that's I gotta turn this down part down so you don't hear that. So you don't hear the echo part. But because if you're on YouTube, you can chat with us live. I am on there live. We are on there live. If y'all want to chat on YouTube live, we're there. But if you are living in Strasburg, understand, to get to the high school on a Friday night at a home football game is difficult.
Especially when it's Strasburg Central.
But it's the rivalry game. And I'm going to tell you, I happened to go out for my wife Friday night. I had to do some things. I had to go out for her. I remember seeing the traffic. And this was way before the game even began. They're just coming in. The game hadn't even started yet. It was quite a while before it would start.
Yeah.
And traffic was already coming through. Look, Strasburg's not a big town. We know that. You go through, if you blink, you miss it.
Yeah.
We only got 2 stoplights in town, one and another on the outskirts of town.
Yeah.
So, if you want to know how big we really are, but to have basically 2 towns come together in one, this happens even in Central.
Yeah.
Strasburg traveled. Basically, the whole town's traveled up to Woodstock just to watch this rivalry game. The only bad part and downfall I see is I'm missing Stonewall.
Yeah. It's
because there used to be that 3-way rivalry.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, that they're rebuilding. You know, so hopefully they can get the numbers down at that end of the county to get them back up to where we could get them back in the bull run.
Yeah,
and bring the old rivalry back.
Because that used to be a good rivalry too. You had 3 schools, and every time they played each other, the stadiums were filled.
Yeah, and it used to be, back into the 80s, it would rotate.
Yeah,
every couple years, it would rotate to to each school. Yeah,
we're going back in time here to Strasburg sports, because there was a lot of things during Strasburg sports. Now, I don't know, BJ might not have been born at this time. I was. Strasburg used to have, with Coach Proctor, had some good teams coming up.
Oh, yeah.
They used to play some good teams coming up. And the reason I say that, there was a team, I think it's Fort Defiance now. That's what they're called, but it used to be called Montevideo.
Yeah, I remember that.
Those guys, when I was a kid, I used to see Strasburg kids come through all clean shaven, everything, and I see Montevideo had full grown beards, and I'm like, they ain't playing highs, they playing full grown men.
Yeah.
Sometimes back in the days, they look rugged.
Yeah.
They look like football players.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't now, but the styles have changed and everything else, and the rivalries have changed. Like we say, unfortunately for Stonewall, I'm glad they're rebuilding. I would like to see that come back. There was a team, Rappahannock at one point, had a football team years ago and was pretty decent. That's what I'm missing. I still like what's going on now with high school sports, with Strasburg and Central, but we're missing that crunch,
It's nice not to have to drive to George Mason and Manassas Park and stuff now.
But even the Warren County rivalry isn't as hot as it used to be.
Brentsville, you remember them road trips?
Yeah. That's some of the hometown. That's home football feel.
Yep.
It really is. It's home football feel. It really gives you the, I want to say the essence or the flavor of football.
There was a lot of people. It was a good turnout.
Both bleacher sides.
Yeah, believe it or not, yeah. I mean, it was both represented pretty well.
And I'll be quite honest. I sat out there and I was listening because I could hear the game, and I waited for the fireworks. I waited for the fireworks so I can go on to Facebook and see how many people were going to complain about the fireworks. Look, ladies and gentlemen, fireworks happens every Friday at a home game if Strasburg wins.
I'd like to hear them a few more times.
And I think we will hear them a few more times. I think that Strasburg's going to do well. The only thing I can say now before we go into something else is, before I go into my shout-outs, Strasburg, give them hell, man.
Yep.
That's all we can say.
Finish it out.
Don't look past. Always look towards. And always give everything you got. Believe it or not, this is something I learned years ago just by playing sports. Especially once you're in the championships or you're going for the playoffs or something like that. Take it one game at a time. Give everything you got.
Yep.
I don't care how much pain you're in. Give it everything you got, because of pain, once you win, pain disappears.
Yep.
It really does.
Yep.
If you give it everything you got, even if you're struggling through the pain, if you win, when you win, pain disappears, man.
Yep.
You know, that's leave it all out there on the field. Don't hold anything back. Give 100% of yourself. When you leave that field, you should be exhausted, whether you win or lose. You should leave exhausted.
Yep.
You should leave. If me and BJ are on the same team, we should be either helping each other up to the locker room, win or loss,
Yep.
or slowly walking back up because we gave everything and we're talking to each other, talking about, you know, man, that was a heck of a game.
Yep.
Whether we won or lost, we gave everything we got. I should be able to look at him. He should be able to look at me, knowing that each other, hey, we laid it out there, man.
Yep.
That was it. And that's what we're asking. Strasburg, go out there, lay it out on the line. So with that, I got some shout outs to some people, because yesterday I seen some things that really made me happy. I'm going to say this with as I'm doing my shout outs, because I'm going to save one of them for last because of that, of what I saw. So my shout outs go out to Los Padillas, Los Truncas, Krabby Maggie's, Box Office Brewery, The Doggery, Spelunkers, Fox's Pizza, Ciro's Pizza. That's a place where you'll never leave hungry, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
The Great Wall, and also the reason I said I wanted to save it for last, Melted Dream Food Truck. Because the last few days, I'm going to tell you, they have been packed. Packed.
Yes.
And I remember when I first ate there, and them, you know, they were really starting to get popular, but I started to eat there, and I'm going to tell you, their food is delicious, ladies and gentlemen. Really, it really is. I mean, I can go off the list. I mean, I give a shout out to all these places, and their food is good. I like Melted Dreams Food Truck because of the home feel. Because when you step up to that I say counter, when you step up to the window to place your order, you already feel at home. Because they're not, you know, it's not a, how can I help you? It's a, hey, how can I help you? It's almost like they know you. You're just at the barbecue and they're saying, hey, what do you need, a burger? That's what it's actually like.
Yep.
You know, you're at home at a barbecue and the guy just, hey, that Uncle Phil, him or Aunt Julie step up to the window and just like, hey, do you need a burger? You need some fries? Hey, I got it right here. So I give a shout out to them because it gives you that home feel, and I like that. I mean, a lot of these places give that to you. Ciro's Pizzas give you that family gathering, you know, and that's what a restaurant should be to you. When you walk in, you should feel comfortable, feel at home, ready to eat. Oh, that's right, you do.
I mean, that's like 100 years ago when we moved back from Florida. We went to Ciro's for the first dinner back home, and when we got our bill, it wrote on it real big, different colors. Welcome back. It's you don't get that. You don't get that crap. You go to these big chain restaurants.
No, you don't. No, that's the thing. I've gone into some of these. I've gone into Los Truncas and had conversations with the waiters and waitresses, and they stop by and they literally have a conversation with you.
Yep.
I mean, some people say, I don't want to be bothered while I eat. It's not the point of being bothered by it when you eat. When people do it the right way, you're not bothered.
No.
Because what they're doing is making sure that you're
taken care of.
You're taken care of, buddy.
Yep.
That's what they're doing. Now, yeah, there are those who are irritant. I understand. If they come by every 2 minutes, are you okay? How's everything? No. But, every 5 to 10 minutes, something like that, and they come by and then they want to have a conversation. Hey, how you doing today? And stuff like that. When you get that kind of service, you want to come back.
Oh, yeah.
And you want to give a good review, and you want to give a good critique. If somebody says, hey, where's a good place to eat? Yeah. I mean, a lot of these places, when people ask, and they, somebody new, hey, where's some good? I name all these places.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're at and what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I name all these places because I like food.
I love food.
I know me and you both got these guts that we're hiding from everybody, but
I love it.
We love food. So with that, I just wanted to say that, and then also give the talk to Strasburg Youth Football. I think they lost it.
Yeah, the season wrapped up. Yeah. Of course, Strasburg hosted the championship games yesterday. We didn't have any kids at the championship level, but it's the season is officially over.
But still, ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye out on Strasburg Youth Football League. Register your kids if you want them to learn the game of football from the fundamentals from the ground up. Strasburg Youth Football is a great fundamental program that teaches your kids the right stances, how to tackle with your head up so they don't get any injuries. And believe it or not, if you've ever watched any of you parents, especially for Strasburg Youth Football, have ever watched these coaches, me and BJ have done it ourselves. A lot of times we're walking these kids through before they actually hit hard.
Yeah.
So they understand, keep your head up, the base stance and stuff like that. Before a lot of these kids get the live hitting, as coaches, most of the coaches here at Strasburg, I know, walk these kids through before they ever let them try to, do something that's going to get themselves hurt. Yep. That's one thing. The coaches here in Strasburg care about the kids. And I'm talking on the youth level. I don't know about the high school level because that's a different breed.
Yep.
Okay, that's a whole different animal. This is one of the things that we talked about a couple of weeks ago about kids playing. When youth football, all kids should play.
Yeah.
Once you get to the other level, then we worry about whether you're good enough to play, be a starter, or how much time you're going to get.
Yeah.
But in the youth athletic program, once you get to, I always say senior level or junior level. Junior level, what I would do as a coach, we got kids. I would mask the bad ones if they're playing, put them beside one that's a stud.
Yeah.
So now you do that. That's how you do it in the junior level,
and
you're still playing all your kids. Now, once you get to high school, that's out of the realm.
Yeah.
That's when that coach got to do what he's got to do. Athletic directors, that's when it falls on their hands. But as parents with youth, sign them up. Please sign them up. They need it.
If they want to play.
And for some of you adults, if you want to volunteer to help coach and stuff like that, they need these things. As a matter of fact, if you even want to donate to them, they need help with the equipment to refurbish their equipment every year.
Yeah.
Help them out. Help the kids out. And then also, we've got Upward Sports with Rob Beechler. And I'm hoping he'll be here next week while we celebrate.
Celebrate, yeah.
And so we like to talk with Upward Sports and Rob Beechler. And they've already started the evaluations and everything. And so we'll be starting up real soon. Please register your kids. Once again, it's a program that teaches from the ground up. And plus, every game, Rob gives a life lesson at halftime. He will give a life lesson to all the kids at halftime. That's every game. So you're talking from 9 o'clock in the morning to about 7 o'clock at night. This man is giving a halftime speech to all these kids so they'll have a life lesson throughout the day. That's a lot of talk. But yeah, he's willing to do it. He's willing to sacrifice his time to do it. I'm doing it. I go out and referee. I'm even coaching this year again. So, you can coach with.
Nah. Coaching days are over, pal. Coaching days are over.
You can referee with me then. You can run up and down the court. Blow the whistle a couple times.
The parents out. Nah.
You don't have to cuss the parents out. Let Rob do that.
No, I just tee them up and say, see you later. The patience is just not there anymore, Jackson. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
You sure? It's a thought. Hey, so ladies and gentlemen, those are our sponsors and stuff that we like to talk about over there. And so right now, we're going to kick it right into this now. We're ready to go.
Hey, we got some more local news, though, too.
Yeah, well, I got one more thing. I have to do this because I promised him I'd do it.
Well, do it. Do your thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a local person in Strasburg that I work with. He goes by the name of That Boy Weezo.
Okay.
And the reason I'm saying that is because he does music, and you can catch his music on YouTube and Spotify. That Boy Weezo. If you need to know how to spell it, I got it right here because I had to learn how to spell it myself. That Boy Weezo is that ThatBoyWeezo. Now, he's got music on YouTube, but he's also got clothing wear. And his clothing wear is called That Boy Imba. That Boy Imba wear. And that's ThatBoyEmba, because he's writing it down. So if you hear me spell it, that's why. So this is one of his beanies that he made.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
That's one of his beanies that he made. And for all of you, I'm going to stand up with this one. I can't fit this, but he let me show it. He made this sweatshirt. Too small for me, but he just wanted to show me what he did.
That looks good.
His line of work. That Boy Imba is Imba Clothing. You can find it on That Boy Weezy's site. His hat. He's got all kinds of clothing. This is just not the only one. This is not the only style. This is just a style that he gave me at the time because I asked for something and he gave it to me on the fly, so I can broadcast this for him. He's also got good music. So go ahead and check That Boy Weezo out. And
I like that beanie.
You like that beanie?
Fire.
Weezo, your first customer.
It's a face.
Yeah, it's a jack. He did like a jack-o'-lantern theme on it.
Yeah.
And he's making clothing. So this guy lives in Strasburg, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I'm saying that. We got talent here. This is why we're doing this. The more we've done this program, the more we try to find ourselves as well. And I think that we have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because we're trying, with these advertisers, our sponsors, and the advertising.
We're just trying to help out everybody.
Yeah. And we are, just so y'all are aware, ladies and gentlemen, I think that hopefully we're going to help these businesses out by getting our license and doing something maybe. Getting a business license for ourselves and helping to advertise, because I like writing jingles and stuff like that. I like writing. A couple of these guys have already asked me to do some writing advertisements for them. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it local and help the local people out, and then help some of the vets out. That's why we sponsor the kicker. My buddy Roger, he's a veteran. And he invented the kicker over there. And I support veterans. So veterans and local people, you've got something. that you want to send or you want advertised, let us know. Now, we don't. Right now, like you said, we're looking to get towards a license to help broadcast it more out there. But right now, it's free. I jump on it while it's free. I would. I jump on it while it's free because we're not charging anything right now. Jump on it.
Yeah. We'll throw it out there for you.
Yeah, we'll throw it out there for you, and then after that, we'll talk it later. But hey, all seriousness though, hey, we're just having fun here. We've got to get it. You had some more stuff.
Dude, I know you rode up by there and seen they're tearing everything down. Sheets is on the way.
Yes.
But they're talking June, maybe. June the 26th. Bring it on.
So more businesses are coming into Strasburg.
And what makes me happy is not only did I see that, I turned around and I read that they rejected a 94 home annexation plan. So good job, Strasburg. We don't need 100 more houses in here.
No, we just need.
We're on a drought watch now, but let's build more houses in here. Where are we getting the water from, people?
It's ironic that BJ said that because me and my wife we went to my grandson's birthday party yesterday up in Romney. Well, up that way.
Ooh, that's a hike.
Yeah, it's a hike. But, that was the halfway spot. So
daggone, that's halfway.
Yeah, from where my daughter comes from. Yeah, that's halfway. And that's where her actual dad lives. So we just met all up there. And so she has said that too. We were looking at some of as we're going through, you see all these houses built and stuff like that. She just turned around. She said, building on every stretch of land, and sooner or later, where's the water going to come from? Yeah. She said the exact same thing you just said there. That's why I started, whoa.
Yeah. You ride by the river, man. You could probably walk across it now in some spots and not even get the top of your feet wet.
That's true. I look at it when I go through. Sometimes I go past when I go to Woodstock. I look over in that little part. Yeah. And there's some deep parts, but not too much. Most of, like you said, you can walk across it without even might even barely get the bottom of your feet wet.
Yeah. I understand we got to have it, but you just can't. It's like oil. We're eventually going to run out. What are we going to do then?
Drill some more?
Yeah.
But where?
Yeah.
But where? That's the whole thing. I just happened to see that and kind of.
Yeah. Wow.
When you said that, it kind of hit me like, whoa. But it will create jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Sheets is going to create jobs. Matter of fact,
I would eat up my whole paycheck. I would just buy food and just eat the whole time.
I like Sheets.
I love Sheets.
Sheets got some good burritos, man.
Yeah, Sheets
and their brats are pretty good too.
Sheets has got all kinds of good stuff.
Italian sauce, man. Plus, you order it the way you want it.
Yep. We left the casino there a couple weeks ago. We waited like 45 minutes for our food. I was hungry and I wanted it. It was worth the wait.
Sometimes food is worth the wait.
Man, you're supposed to be prepping for a wedding.
Is Ben back?
He's showing like a catch from Amari Cooper back when he was in college, like 30 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see, Ben's not here, but yet he wants to be here all the time. So why are you going to do that? He's not here, but yet he wants to be here all the time.
Well, look at that. This day, 7 years ago, we were crushing pizza and wings down in Florida. Speaking of the devil.
7 years ago. To this day.
Pizza in the Hood. That was the name of the pizza joint down there.
Pizza in the Hood?
Pizza in the Hood. Chicken wings were fire. Pizza was good, too.
So today, ladies and gentlemen, did you watch any college football?
Dude, I was churning apple butter all day yesterday. There wasn't no watching nothing. I was swimming in apples up to my ears.
Do you have any apple butter?
I've got 2 pints for Mom. That's all I needed.
I went and got apple cider yesterday.
I had cider all day yesterday too, but not that kind.
You got a drinker and a non-drinker.
I had to make a couple beer runs yesterday.
I drink milk. He drinks whiskey.
I drink milk too.
I drink milk. He drinks whiskey. Oil and water, but yet we work. Hey, so I didn't really get into the college games this week. That's why I asked you. I got more into the NFL all week because we all had a bad week.
No, we all didn't.
we all had a bad week.
We all didn't. We
all had a bad
this
week.
This one had
in
a
football.
bad week. I had a good week again in football.
I had a very bad week in football.
Yeah, you and Ben, y'all don't listen. I'm trying to lead y'all on the right path. I try to lead y'all on the right path, but nobody listens.
Okay, I got to go over some of these games, especially the ones that we did last week, because I got embarrassed again.
I mean, I let you talk me into it last week, and when I changed
you into it. I was going to change mine after you put it down, and I didn't. I should have.
That one was big. While you're bringing the scores up, there was a decent amount of action at trades so far. Dallas did go.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be too late.
They should have did it before the season.
I don't know if they're going to help right off the bat, but in the long run, it should benefit you all. They got Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson for trades. I mean, your defensive line definitely needed help. Quentin, he'll help. Wilson will help a little bit with the run game, but I just against the running game.
But like you said, it could be a little too late.
I think it's too late. They're not. Them two guys aren't going to come in.
You got to wreak havoc starting now, and I don't think anybody can come in there and do that.
No.
I mean, even Michael Parsons didn't do that with Green Bay. Couldn't come in on the first day and make that great an impact. You got to be a certain kind of stud to be able to do that. There ain't that many.
The East is hurting, other than Philly. Philly,
they're running away with it now.
Philly, they went out and made a couple moves. They got Jalen Phillips and Jair Alexander.
That's a good pickup, Alexander.
Their defense is already
stout,
good, and they got better. So it's definitely Philly's the team in the East. It's their division.
I do have to ask this because it's over the internet. It's all over. Before we go in there into the games, Jaden Daniels and the injury.
Just shelving,
well, I mean, we know he's done for the season. We know that.
I don't know why they wouldn't just place him on an hour and be done with it. Oh, it's not as bad as it. Well, it doesn't matter.
My question is this, because this is why I say it was all over there. A lot of people blame Dan Quinn.
No.
Why'd y'all already lost the game? He shouldn't have been in the game. But I say it like this.
Did the Saints pull their quarterback?
Nope. Did the Rams
down 24 to the Rams?
No.
Did the guys, they're professional athletes. They're paid to play a game. I don't care if we're down 50. If he's healthy, he's going to play. It's
not only that. It wasn't just, people ask Dan Quinn, but you got to realize, like Dan Quinn was actually saying, if you actually listen to what he was saying, Jaden didn't want to come out.
Yeah. Why should
He's a player.
Why should he?
He's an now you could have ruined your future. Josh Allen runs every chance, him and Lamar Jackson. And I'm talking, they don't slide.
No.
Okay? They are, so every time they get out of the pocket is a chance that they're done. Understand, people, ladies and gentlemen, I see it all the time when injuries like this happen to pro athletes. They know what they signed up for.
I don't care if I'm down 50. My starters are still going to be in the game.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Especially if they're playing like shit. You get out there and figure it out.
Now it's practice.
Yeah.
So now it's practice. I
don't want to hear this crap. He shouldn't have been in the game.
That's almost that's almost as bad as the NBA with load management.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is.
It could have been Mariota out there.
The same
Mariota could have been out there, and it could have been him that got hurt. Then it'll be like, well, why was he in the game? Dude, people, it's NFL. He got hurt.
It's a contact sport.
What worries me? I love
it wasn't his throwing arm, so that's the best thing.
Yeah, I love Jaden Daniels to death. Boy needs to put some size on.
Yeah, he does.
Him
and Travis Hunter both need to put on some size and weight.
At the quarterback position, you have to be durable. He's not durable. I'm not saying he's fragile, but he's not.
That's because when you look at all the other quarterbacks,
Yeah.
all of them, even the backups, a lot of them are way bigger because he only weighs about 185 pounds. I sit there and see that he only weighs about 185.
That might be with his helmet and shoulder pads on too.
Yeah,
I
mean that's not a bit. I'm not saying he, like you said, not saying he's fragile because you can tell he's got some build.
Look, Ben,
but he's just small.
He's posting his games, his choices for the wins, I guess, for this week. But while you're doing that, we'll cover last week, pal.
Let's cover last week. What do we have? Last week's highlights. I know I did bad. You ain't got to tell me.
Ben. I mean, I don't know why y'all don't pick with me every week. Ben and Rick went a whopping 4-4 last week. They, of course, we all did pick the Colts, and the Colts, of course, lost to the Steelers. We all did pick the Broncos, Lions, and Niners, which were all wins. You picked the Falcons over the Pats, wasn't going to happen. You picked the Chiefs over the Bills, which didn't happen.
I tried.
You did get the Seattle game, and then you and Ben picked the Cowboys. I was the only one this morning. The kid went 6-2 last week. 6-2. So if we add that up now,
I don't even want to know.
The standings through week 9. Rick is in third place at 28.
I've been in third place.
28-27.
I'm over 500.
Ben. Dude, he's 30-25 in second, but it's hard to make up a 5-game lead when the leaders 35-20 on the year. 35-20. 35-20.
Now, as we said
see
here,
that right there.
As we said here, we're talking about this because last week's game, I got a big surprise that I wasn't expecting. I didn't expect J.J. McCarthy, or you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't expect J.J. to do what they did to the Detroit Lions.
No, I did not expect that at all.
That was
coming back from injury.
Yeah, that was a shock.
Yeah.
And he played good ball.
I still think the Lions are the team to beat in the NFC.
I'm not backing down off the Lions. They just had a bad game. I don't think we'll see another game like that out of them.
But,
I really don't. And the thing was, they came back there in the end. Yeah. Did you see the pass Goff had?
Yeah.
I've always been critical of Jared Goff. You know that. Yeah. Everybody knows. I've always been critical of Jared Goff. But I will say in that game, that one, probably during the last 50 seconds when he threw that one pass, that was dropped on a dime.
On a dime, yeah.
You couldn't have placed that any better than where he put that ball because there was no way the defender could get to it.
No.
It had to go into the receiver's hand.
Yeah.
I looked at that and I was like, hey, Jared Goff, I'm done. Yeah. I ain't gonna criticize no more. No. I'm not. Because you have proven something to me in the last few years with Detroit.
Yeah. I mean,
it's the system.
The kid's a winner.
It's the system. It was the right system.
Yeah. He's accurate.
And that's why Sam Darnold's playing so well. Yeah. He's in the right system. Yeah. Watch out for Seattle, people. Yeah. Watch out for Seattle because now you got a guy who is comfortable in the system, who learned from other guys. Every place he went, he always took something. Yeah. He brought it to Seattle to where he's comfortable. And the thing, the reason I say you got to watch out for him is the team.
Then turn your head and golf.
Jared Goff, I apologize for our host. He's not here, but he did make that comment. Turn your head and golf.
He said the Lions are going to fold. You are on crack.
And I guess since he plays a doctor, sometimes he must be feeling that way. Must be feeling kind of nutty. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, he says Seattle and the Rams are two teams. Why the Rams definitely too. The Rams are good.
Yeah,
man.
the Rams are good.
The Rams are good. And don't sleep on my wide receiverless Baker Mayfield Bucks.
Oh no, I'm still with Tampa. Still with Tampa.
If he can get one of them back, if Godwin can get back, I don't know what.
But I do have a
Godwin,
question.
he might be done for the year.
I do have a question because the Panthers are creeping up too.
The Panthers are.
They beat Green Bay, and I like Green Bay. I like Jordan Love and Green Bay, and I think that it was a good close game, but they really beat them handedly.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was, where Green Bay was really threatening.
Yeah.
I watched some of that game. Green Bay really didn't put up.
Carolina.
Yeah, Carolina basically just, hey, y'all come.
Bryce Young
We're coming into your house. We're just gonna beat your ass.
They got a dominant running game.
Yeah.
Just
the Bears are another team.
Yeah.
There are some surprises in the NFL that I didn't see coming.
The Bears and Bengals game was phenomenal. It was a
once
fun
again
game to watch.
Flacco showed
Yeah.
that at 41
he can still ball out, dude.
I mean, even Red Rock is still playing, but Flacco is still at a starter at that level.
Yeah. What the Browns were thinking, I don't know. Myles Garrett lost his shit after the loss there last week, and I think he has every right to. Dude, they're putting a friggin' high school offense out on that damn field. You're a professional damn football team, and the best you can do is Dylan Gabriel.
Right.
I mean, you traded Flacco.
What he's doing is keeping the Bengals in it.
Yeah.
He's keeping the Bengals, even though the Bengals could lose, but he's keeping them afloat. He's keeping them relevant.
Yeah. I mean, they're not a bad team with Flacco at quarterback.
No. They're competitors.
They just have no defense, but it's just like, I'd be pissed too if we're going out there and getting 5 sacks. What was the score of the damn Browns game?
Browns game? Cleveland. I don't know. They had a
They're rolling too fast. I can't see.
It was the second, right? That's last week.
Yeah.
They had a bye.
Well, the week before that.
Week before,
they played the Pats.
Yep, the week before they played the Patriots. They had
they scored 13 damn points.
And Myles Garrett had, 5 sacks?
Yeah.
He was a terror. The defense was great.
Yeah.
And people say, oh, it couldn't have been that great, 32 points. No, when your offense is giving up the short field most of the game.
Yeah. When your defense is on the field 48 minutes.
Yeah. 48 minutes out of 60.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. But I'm one of those guys. I would love for a historically bad team to finally be good.
Well, we did see that. We saw that.
Yeah.
We saw that in the Saints. Remember, Saints were a historically bad team.
Yeah.
We saw that in the Bengals at one point.
Yeah.
They were historically bad.
Yeah.
Right now we're seeing the Browns because at one point they were not historically bad. Now they are historically bad.
Yeah, they're
garbage.
And,
I think every team has gone through it at one point in time. It's just what teams are available to get to the playoffs and over the hump. We're not seeing.
If you're shit and Dylan Gabriel's shit, why? What do you have to lose throwing Sanders out there to see what the kid can do?
I agree.
He can do anything.
I agree.
He can't be any worse than what you're putting on the field now.
I don't like short quarterbacks anyway.
Yeah, what you're putting on the field isn't good at all. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the kid is going to be a perennial all-star or nothing like that. But dude, wasn't he like in college had like a career completion percentage of like 70% in college? He can't do any damn worse.
Well, like I said,
they have no weapons around him.
I'm not a big fan of short quarterbacks. I'm really not. Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, they were just shorter stature quarterbacks at 6 foot. But they were anomalies.
Yeah.
Okay. Dylan Gabriel's, I don't even think Dylan Gabriel's 6 foot. I don't even think he's 6 foot. I want a quarterback like a Josh Allen that's 6'4", 6'5", that can see over that offensive line. You know, that doesn't have to pick certain angles in order to see down the field.
Broncos, Patriots, AFC Championship.
Okay, we're going into these games
I'm getting pied this year. I don't care, but the Pats aren't going to the AFC Championship.
We're going into some of these games today because our host is automatically. I don't know why he's on there. He's on there.
He's on something.
He's on there, and I'm going to actually start off because next week I want to get to this game: the Patriots and the Jets.
Oh my God! I guess we're going to pick that one right off the bat.
Yeah, it's a Thursday night game, and we never do Thursday night games. We always do Mondays.
Let's see what he's got here. Where does he start with?
You know he's got the Patriots.
Yep, he's got...
Pats beat the Jets.
He's got the Pats winning, so we'll pick that. Yeah, we'll pick the Pats.
Yeah, I'm going all in on that. Patriots win.
Well, yeah, because they're playing...
The Jets. And the Jets have dismantled their whole squad to rebuild.
Dude,
a lot of people don't know that. The Jets have dismantled their whole squad to rebuild this year.
Dude, the Colts got Sauce Gardner for 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Dude, the Colts are in it to win it, I do believe.
They just might.
Let's see what other games he's got here.
We got the Eagles-Packers tomorrow. Great game. Eagles-Packers.
Well, we can't pick the Browns and Jets because we'll have them two games. He's got Bears-Giants. Bears-Giants.
No scatterboot, no neighbors. I'm taking the Bears.
Me as well. Bears across the board. He picked the Bears.
Eagles-Packers.
Lions and Commanders.
I'm taking the Lions.
Oh, definitely. Lions big. Rams and Niners. That's
going to be a potential game to see who's going to win that division.
That's going to be a
besides Seattle. The Rams are playing hot, and I like the way Stafford is playing right now. He's out of his mind. I mean, he's another older guy.
Yep.
He's playing out of his mind. He's playing great football. The Rams are playing great football.
I think the Rams make a statement this week.
I do too. I'm going with the Rams only because I do not. Hey, look, as great as Drake May has been playing, why did I say great?
Mac Jones.
Yeah, great. I don't know why May.
Same difference.
As well as Mac Jones is playing right now, I will say this. I don't think the Rams are going to run over top of them. I just think they're too much.
Yeah.
That they're going to win. Now, I will say this. Brock Purdy, you may have lost your job, buddy.
Yeah.
As much as they just paid for you,
yeah,
they might be trading you after the end of the season.
Yeah.
Because Mac Jones right now is playing out of his mind.
Yeah, he's playing good football.
And if you were to come back tomorrow as a head coach, I'm not going to disrupt what we got right now.
Nope.
As far as rhythm with this guy behind the helm by putting you in here. We're on a roll. Sorry, buddy. And then I'm going to the front office and say, can we get some draft picks?
Yeah.
Because we paid all this money, but we got another guy who's actually playing a little bit better, a little bit more durable, a little bit quicker, because he is a little bit faster, makes a little better, quicker decisions.
Dude, I mean,
I'm sorry.
1,800 yards passing, 10 touchdowns, five interceptions.
And he didn't start the season.
67% completion rate through 7 games. Yeah,
and he didn't start the season. That's that right there. If he would have started the season with what he's doing now, he'd probably be in the run for MVP.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. Mac Jones, if he would have started this year at the rate they're going, he would be in the run for MVP.
Yeah,
right now he still probably could be considered a dark horse.
He'd probably have 15 15 tutties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I gotta go with that. I'm going with the Rams on that one.
Steelers, Chargers. Ben picked the Steelers.
I can't. I gotta go with the Chargers.
Me as well. I gotta go with the Chargers or.
And I'm going to tell you why I'm going with the Chargers, ladies and gentlemen, besides the Steelers. Because my heart wants to go with Aaron Rodgers. But the Steelers played good last week.
Yeah.
The Chargers did.
Yeah.
Guess who's due for a great game? Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
He's due. He's overdue. He's played bad for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I've studied football enough, and I've studied quarterbacks enough to know if you're a decent team, which the Chargers are way more than decent, they're a good team, you're not going to have 3 bad games out of a quarterback.
No.
He's due. He had 2 bad weeks. This is his good week. Chargers. Take the Chargers.
Packers and Eagles.
I wanted to get to this
Ben
game.
picked the Packers.
I wanted to get to this game because I'm telling you, it is going to be a Donnybrook in Green Bay. Ben, you're taking the Packers because the Packers played bad they lost last week to a team nobody figured would beat them. I took the Packers too. But I watched the Eagles last week, and with what they've picked up this week in the trades, Philadelphia is going to wax Green Bay's ass.
Yeah.
They are going to tear them from limb to limb tomorrow night.
Yeah, Eagles win handily.
Saquon Barkley has now got his legs up under him, where he's looking like last year's Saquon Barkley. The offensive receiving core, Jalen Hurts is. I don't know who did it, but 2 weeks ago there was a certain ESPN person who dogged Jalen Hurts and said he's not a passer, he's just a game manager. And after he said that, those 2 weeks, what has Jalen Hurts been doing?
Yeah.
He's been on a tear.
Yeah.
He has been on a tear, showing, no, I am a quarterback. I'm not a game manager. I'm a quarterback. I can go out here and pass. I'm just going within what the game plan desires.
What's up, Carter? Brandon Carter.
Oh, Brandon. I haven't seen Brandon in a long time.
What was the other game he had over here? I just saw. Colts and Falcons.
That's a hands down. I'm going with the Colts. I'm sorry. I got to go. They picked up too much.
But we're going to skip the Pats-Jets game because the Pats play Tampa today, correct?
We'll find out. Hold on. Yes, I'll do.
Because the Pats-Jets game is the Thursday night this week, correct?
Well, that's the only reason I did, because it's Thursday night.
I
We never see
about
those
that
scores.
damn game.
Let's see. Yep. Patriots faces the Buccaneers.
All right, well, we know Ben's going to take the Pats. So we're going to do the Pats-Bucks game instead of the Pats-Jets. Drake May is not going to go into Tampa and beat an offenseless Tampa Bay. No, he's not going to beat my preseason pick for MVP. Baker, I'm just going to put Baker down. I'm not even going to put the Bucks. I'm putting Baker.
He's saying Baker beats the Pats. That's what he's saying. Baker beats the Pats?
Yeah, I'm saying Baker. He's got the Pats winning 27-24. 24-13, Baker Mayfield. This is Facebook.
I thought about that. Okay, so my pick, I'm with you.
You're going to take Baker as well.
I mean, we know the deal.
Yeah, it's
it's
time to bring New England back down where they belong.
As Eminem would say, jump back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more games. What about the Colts and Falcons? That's an early game.
I'm taking the Colts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because that's overseas.
He's got the Colts winning as well. Of course, I'm taking Danny Dimes. I mean, Rick might actually finally be following my lead. He might. So far, he's picked everything that I've. And Ben says Birdie will be traded to the Browns next year.
Say who?
He said Purdy will be traded to the Browns next year.
That might happen. That just might happen because no. Why would they do? Well, because Deshaun Watson, he's off his contract after this year.
If Jalen Hurts is subpar, Drake May's mediocre.
Yeah.
Oh, now Ben changes his mind. He's got Tampa wins by 3.
No, you can't jump on our bandwagon. You can't jump on our bandwagon. We got one more game. Ravens.
So Ben, are you going Pats or are you going Bucks? You got 14 different answers down there. You got to make up your mind. You better read messages.
We got the Ravens Vikings. That's a good game.
No. So you're picking Baker to win? Is that what you're telling me? Are you following suit too? No, Pats win 27-24. Not happening, pal.
Ravens Vikings, Ben.
Ravens, I think he said Ravens win. Let me flip back through here.
Good. I'm taking Minnesota. Whatever he takes, I'm taking the opposite.
I think he said Ravens.
Did you say Ravens, Ben?
Ravens, yep. He picked Ravens.
I'm taking the opposite. I got to go mini.
I think the
Ravens.
Ravens.
The way JJ played last week.
I think the Ravens are right now, though. I think they're. This is where they start their run.
I think it's going to be a good game.
I got to go Ravens.
I think it's going to be a close game. I would say something like 21-20. Field goal.
And I see in the one league, Heidi offered me Jay Jets for Derrick Henry for a trade. I would, but there's no running backs out there, so I can't get rid of the best one of the top running backs in the league.
That's true.
If I had, I'm playing Kyle Juszczyk every week in that league, the damn Niners fullback, because there's no running backs to be taken anywhere in that free league. So, I would like to try to help Heidi out a little bit, but.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on Facebook. We're getting ready to go off Facebook, going to YouTube here. Please join us on YouTube.
Carter just wants to talk about Duke. That's all he wants to talk about.
As much as I don't like North Carolina, go Tar Heels. I hated Duke since the days of Dave Sparkle.
Yeah, I hate Duke.
I did. I hated Duke since Sparkle days, so that goes way back. So we're going to go to YouTube. Please join us on YouTube. Facebook, we're still here, but join us on YouTube. We can chat live on there, and I can answer some of your questions.
Good trade value. You're crazy.
While we're there, I'm going through some announcements while he's sitting there talking to these other guys on Facebook.
Oh, you gonna do the announcements before I end Facebook?
Yeah. So if you're on Facebook, turn over to YouTube. Go talk to us. Sunday Morning Workday. YouTube. Like us and subscribe. Go to YouTube. That way, YouTube. I'll talk to you right there.
On the
YouTube.
On the U.
On the U.
On the U.
Tube.
Check
us out.
Y'all have a great Sunday, Facebook world.
So as he
What's
cuts
up, Tube?
To the YouTube world. Welcome back. We're still here. We just got off of Facebook and we're still here live with you. We're going to go over our normal sets. Do have to give a list of our sponsors while we're here, while we're on YouTube. And as I give my list of sponsors, I don't know why I do this every single daggone time, but I do it. I mix everything up. And I'm looking for stuff. And here we go. Here's our sponsors for Sunday Morning Workday. Sponsored by the Kicker with over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation. The Kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in two directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. Also, for some of the best seafood you're going to get besides Krabby Maggie's, some of the best seafood that you're going to get that goes to a location that all you got to do is talk to him and he'll come to you. D Blocks Catering and Fish Fry. He serves up seafood on various blocks, and with his seafood, it's very delicious. I've had some already. He's got catfish, cod. He's got it. And he fries it up very good. He's got some good, don't call it coleslaw, call it soul slaw. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got some of that on the house. Not on the house, but he's got some of that in the house. And so check out D Blocks Catering. The block stops here. And then also, Gomez Transportation Services. He's got junk removal, cargo and freight deliveries, commercial and residential moving, motorcycle and boat deliveries, and more. Get your moving and things done. Call Gomez Transportation. And if you want, call him for a free quote. His number is 540-305-6942. 540-305-6942. And then our last but not least, Whitetail Properties Real Estate with Chad Pangle at Pangle at whitetailproperties.com. Chad Pangle with Whitetail Properties is looking to give you what you're looking for in real estate and everything else. Check out Whitetail Properties Real Estate with Chad Pangle. His number is 540-975-3487. That's 540-975-3487 or 217-285-9000. 217-285-9000. That's our sponsors for today. And we just like to say that. So we're on YouTube now. Please hit us up live and we can talk live. We can do it all live. Come on over and chat with us. Look at us. Tell us how good looking we are.
Anything. Doesn't matter.
So as we were sitting there talking about sports and football, I am going to go into a little bit of the NBA. And the reason I'm going into the NBA,
I don't know why nobody likes the NBA.
That's why.
The NBA is dookie.
You say that, but I like that. I like that. I'll tell you why. Because right now
we can talk a little NBA.
Yeah, I will talk a little NBA. A little NBA. So, where's my shirts at? I'm going to show those again. All my shirts, ladies and gentlemen, we have a guy in this area. I said this on Facebook as well. But we have a guy in the area that does local music. And he does clothing. And I'm going to show his line.
Right there it is.
Yep. And if you want to talk about the NBA, let's talk about Cooper Flag, Brandon Carter.
Oh, there we go. Hey,
Cooper, but we got that boy Weezo has Imbo wear. Look him up on Facebook. Look him up on YouTube. If you have trouble getting to him, contact me because I've got everything. I know how to get to him on YouTube and Instagram. But it's that boy Weezo. Check him out for his clothing wear and everything. And now we're getting ready to chit chat about it because Brandon Carter done opened up a can of worms here on YouTube. He said, "You want to talk about the NBA? Let's talk about Cooper Flag." Well, let's talk about Cooper Flag. Okay, Cooper Flag. What's so good about Cooper that you like about Cooper Flag? I noticed what he didn't do. I know exactly what he didn't do. I like Cooper Flag. But
I think for an 18-year-old, he's transitioned well into the NBA to start.
Right.
We know he's not going to. What have they played? 10 games? Yeah. He's averaging 14 and 6.
Right.
To start. That's not bad to start. I mean, he has had a couple. He has had a couple highlight dunks though already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Posterizes some people.
Well, and that's that. I'll tell you what I like because I used to posterize people myself. But I just think, and I wrote this to Brandon Carter. I wrote this on the chat also, and I'm going to tell you, I like Cooper Flagg. I like Flagg, but he is a rookie.
Yeah.
He'll get there. He'll get there. Right now, if you're looking at any guys who in the NBA who are really pushing, what about Wemby?
Wemby is nasty.
What about Wemby?
That kid is nasty. I mean, Cooper's career high so far is 20.
And you know what the thing is, he's going to end up averaging that for a career.
Yeah, he's going to be
steady.
He's going to be just steady. He's going to probably play 18 years in the league, maybe. You know, something. Pending as long as he don't have no horrific injury.
Now, Brandon, I got a question for you, Brandon. Since we're talking Cooper Flagg, I think he's going to be that guy that averages 20 per season, 20 a game. Now, is he going to be the Batman or the Robin when they get another good player? That's the question that I want to ask. Is he going to be the Batman or the Robin if another good player comes in? Because I'm looking at it from that aspect. Next year, you got another draft coming. They're going to get somebody that's going to be – they're going to get him a complimentary player.
Yeah.
They got to.
Yeah.
The question is, if they get one that seems better than him, is he going to have to play Batman or Robin?
I don't know if he's going to be a 25 to 28 points per game kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm thinking he's going to be steady, 18 to 22. They're definitely going to need another piece. But you talking about Wemby? Oh my God, that kid is a freak. Wow.
I mean, I'm just asking
He's
because
a freak.
I mean, I watched Wemby, and I watched what he did, and I was just like, whoa. And how tall is he? 7 what?
7'4". Moves like a damn point guard sometimes. Kid is nasty. He's averaging 24 and 13 right now. Through 10 games. He's pretty good.
I like Wemby, but I think the main thing is Austin Reeves is playing very good. Look at the Lakers and what the Lakers are starting to do without LeBron James.
They don't need that. And
really, LeBron James is faking an injury, ladies and gentlemen. I say he's faking it. He's trying to sit out and gauge, I got a sciatica, but yet you out on the dance floor. You out partying.
Yeah.
But yet you got a bad back or sciatica. Understand, so I know what sciatica is because I got it. My wife has it. I understand what sciatica is. I know what movements you can do with sciatica. But look at what the Lakers are doing right now without LeBron James. And I think LeBron James is sitting back, gauging, hoping they'll fail.
Yeah.
Really, I think he's hoping they will fail.
Yeah.
So they can depend on him.
Yeah, so he can say, I was a missing link.
Because understand something. They didn't extend his contract.
No.
And I think the Lakers are probably finally saying, you know what, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. You come back and you play, but you're playing under our rules now. We're not bound down to you anymore. We're not going to give you what you want.
No.
And I think the thing is what LeBron is looking for is to play with his other son too.
I think
have both his sons on the Lakers. They're already Bronny is doing worse this year with more minutes than he did last year with
I'm trying to bring up his stats, man.
His stats are terrible.
I mean, he did drop 9 points the other night.
His stats are terrible.
He's averaging 2 points a game. Shooting 35% from the floor. Dude, they're Angel Reese numbers, pal.
Exactly. And he's a guard.
Yeah, they might be worse than Angel Reese numbers.
I mean, at least she found her calling. Victoria's Secret.
9 points is a season high.
Probably his career high.
Yeah, he's averaging 2 points a game. It's time for him to
Go back to
be
the
G League.
He shouldn't even been G League in the first place. The point was he didn't earn a spot.
No.
You took away from a person who deserved the spot there to be in the league.
Yeah.
All because his dad, I'm going to play. My son's great. No, he's not.
No.
He's terrible. He is not you. LeBron James, I will say this, and I'm going to go on the record for it. LeBron James, I have to go on my LeBron James rant today. I haven't had it in a while, as you know.
He's in his last 5 appearances, he's shooting 18% from the floor.
That's worse than Angel Reese.
That's fucking trash.
That's worse than Angel Reese.
That is dookie.
I could go to Upward Sports. I can get a 6 to 7 year old shoot better free throw percentage than that.
That's terrible.
I could go out and get better. But
where's all the bronzexuals at now?
All the bronzexuals, this is all I'm saying is like this. LeBron, he came into the league, so-called the chosen one. He came in to dominate. And when he got to Cleveland, he proved some things. He did. I'm never going to take away some of the things that LeBron done. I just don't like his attitude. I don't like the way he carries himself.
Nope.
And the other thing is, I don't like the way you put yourself as the GOAT. The GOAT never talks of himself.
No.
The GOAT lets others talk about them. Michael Jordan, when asked, are you the GOAT? He said no. Why? Because he said there's too many errors.
Yep.
He was looking at the guys like Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain,
yeah.
Elgin Baylor, Jerry West.
Yeah.
He was looking at guys before him as great players.
Yeah.
So he never said he was great. But even the greats, those guys said Michael Jordan is the greatest.
Yeah.
Why? Because they seen the ethic, the work ethic he put in. They seen how he didn't road manage.
No.
He went out playing whether he was hurt or not.
Yeah.
And the thing Michael Jordan said, that here's one of the key things that he said. He played because those people in the stand paid their hard-earned money to come see him play, whether they liked him or not. And as he said, even if they were yelling obscenities at him, he just wanted to shut him up. So it was his duty to go out there and play, to shut him up. But even with the fans, because he knew where people's money was spent. LeBron James is taken, once he got into the league, he got babied, he got pacified, he got handed everything, basically the keys to the kingdom. And the only thing he did, once he got to Cleveland and couldn't win, he said, I'm going to go to Miami. Let me get my friends and let's play together.
Yep.
You should have dominated, but you didn't. You did. Then you decide, I'm going to trade I'm going back. Now, I give you credit. You got to win with Cleveland, but you dogged players on the way. Why do you think Kyrie Irving wanted out? Seriously.
Yep.
Why do you think Kyrie Irving won? People didn't like playing with you in Cleveland.
Jordan played in 82 games, or at least 80 games every year, but the 2 seasons he got hurt.
And the season he was gone.
And his first year with the Wizards.
Yeah.
His last year, he played in all 82 games.
So you see, that's what I'm saying.
He's
not load managed.
LeBron has done that.
LeBron has load managed. He sat on the sidelines pouting, because that's what he does. He pouts. You know, but you come into the game, you come into the league, and you're one of the greatest athletes I've ever seen. I'm not going to take that away from you. Body-wise, physical strength, everything. LeBron James has the tools. It's the attitude. It's the attitude. That's what gets me about it.
All right, here we go.
Give me his stats, buddy. Give me what you got. He's studying hard. So, Brandon Carter.
LeBron James has been in the league for how many years now? 20?
20, 21.
21 years. He's played 82 games one time. One time.
Wow.
One time.
Wow. That says a lot. That says a lot.
79, 80, 79, 78, 75, 81, 76, 79, 62, 76, 77, 69, 76, 74, 82, 55. He hasn't played, he's played in 70 games twice since being with the Lakers. 55 his first year, 67, 45, 56, 55, 71, 70.
That's only half the season.
I mean,
that's only half the season, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about when I say tickets are overpriced because of load management and stuff like that. If I want to go see a basketball game, I want to go see the star players.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I'm paying for. Now, if they're healthy, they should be out there on the court playing.
As much as he cries, he's only been ejected 2 times in his career.
That's because that's because he's only spends most of his time flopping on the floor.
Yeah.
Acting like he got hit. Yeah, peeping. See if the referee saw it.
That's still one of the greatest damn memes I've ever seen.
Referee caught it. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at all this stuff in the NBA and Major League Sports, and I'm realizing that load management in the NBA does not work. It's not fan friendly.
No.
You know, the NFL really doesn't. The NFL doesn't do load management. I'm sure. I mean, they might do it. We just don't see it as much.
Yeah.
They don't call it out as much. But I will say this: when it comes to the load management in the NBA versus the NFL, I do see the difference in the reasoning. NFL, most of your load management for guys is because of the stances they have to get in and the positions that they play. If you're a lineman and you got a bad leg, I don't want my offensive lineman to be in there if he can't really go, because all he's going to do is get the quarterback hurt. But in the NBA, it's a little different. You can still run up and down the court, depending on the injury.
Look what that idiot on ESPN says. Evan Cohen, LeBron should finish this season as a Knick. No chance do I want him in New York. No chance.
LeBron's not going to New. Well, they could trade him. They do want to get rid of him.
No way I want that damn turd.
But I think all signs for LeBron are heading back to Cleveland.
The Knicks are playing some damn good ball.
Yeah, but I mean, all signs are showing that it'll probably be back in Cleveland. He'll probably go back home. But why ruin that team? Because they were playing good last. They were in championship last year.
Yeah.
Why ruin that team? LeBron, do me a favor. If the Lakers are going to get rid of you, either retire or go to the Nets. They're not going anywhere. They suck. Why don't you go to the Nets?
Yeah.
See if you can lift them up. Take a few players with you. You know.
Or you can join.
Take your boys with you. Take your 2 sons with you.
Yeah, join you and your kid can join. Where's KD at now? Phoenix.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Go to Phoenix. They done ruined that franchise. They're going downhill quick after getting KD.
Yeah.
You know, and matter of fact, you and KD haven't played on the same team at all. Y'all two need to be teammates. Isn't that on your bucket list, LeBron? You, KD, your boys, you know, on your bucket list?
Yeah.
On to Phoenix. Leave LA. There's a lot of, believe it or not, LeBron, there's a lot of players in LA, or a lot of teams, and a lot of fans. And they would love you so much more if you left. They would, I mean, you want to talk about, they would probably call you the GOAT. Just because you left.
Yeah. The Phoenix is 5-5.
The reason I say this, BJ, is because there was something said last week that LeBron wants a statue as one of the greatest Lakers.
With everything I've just read off that he's done in LA, he doesn't deserve anything.
Well, it's the thing. Look, you're not the greatest Laker.
No.
The greatest, I mean, there are a list of great Lakers. I can't name them all in order, but I can tell you there's Kareem, there's Jerry West, there's Kobe, there's Shaq, there's Magic. And heck, if you really want to throw in some, there's James Worthy. There's Robert Ory, who that's Mr. Championship to me, because every place he's ever went. Elgin Baylor.
Wilt Chamberlain. Paul Gasol.
Oh, that's 10 right there.
George Mikan. I mean,
11.
Robert Ory.
Yeah, well, I already had Ory in there.
Michael Thompson.
Rick Fox.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh, heck, you even got the guards that we didn't list. You know,
how
like
long was Vlade Divac there? He was there
yeah.
forever.
But I mean, we had the guards we didn't Byron Scott.
Yeah.
What was the other one that was the real good? I liked him. Daggone. He was very
Derek
very
Fisher.
Quiet. That's it.
Derek Fisher.
Very quiet, man.
Yeah.
He was a great Laker, and a lot of people don't give that credit. So
AC Green.
Yeah. They're coming out the woodwork with guys that proved themselves.
Yeah.
That literally proved themselves as great players.
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
I forgot about AC Green. And he was a great one,
Yeah.
man. So how is LeBron going to sit there and figure he's one of the greatest Lakers?
Yeah. You're the Michael Cooper. God bless.
Michael Thompson.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson's dead.
Yeah. You don't get it. Especially the people that got listed above him. Well, Chamberlain, Worthy, Baylor, O'Neal, Magic Johnson, Jerry West, Kareem, and Kobe Bryant.
Well,
you're not better. You're not a better Laker than any of those guys.
But dude, you listed the '80s Lakers, and they were just like the '80s Celtics. Even their bench was Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So I mean, you did not only have 5 starters, but you had a bench full of Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
So why are you going to set that? No, LeBron, quit the pipe dreams, dude. Thank you, Brandon. He cries too much. You're right. He don't deserve anything. That's all I'm saying. I'm just looking at why you said all the news media. I'm the greatest Laker. I'm the greatest. I'm the GOAT. Dude, you have done nothing. I'm harping on this because, yes, are you a phenomenal athlete? Are you a great ball player? Yes, you are. I will put you in the top 50 of greatest basketball players of all time. Notice I said top 50 because you're never going in my top 25. You'll go in my top 50. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better, LeBron. Top 75. I had to go back a little bit because I realized there were some more players even in the top 50 that were better than you. But you're in my top 75 of all time greatest players to play the game of basketball. But that's because I'm an old head. I'm old school, man. I'm that guy who looks at basketball as a physical basketball sport. You don't go jacking up a bunch of threes. Shit, Brandon Carter said he wouldn't even put him in the top 100. I was being nice, Brandon.
I mean, athletic-wise, he's definitely in the top 100. But, if he would have just done it, I think if he'd have just done it a different way, it wouldn't have been all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think that's what it was. It was the way he did with when he left Cleveland and go to Miami, the decision. That whole TV network thing.
I'm getting ready to play that right now.
I think that was the wrong thing to do, man.
Yes.
Because I watched that. I watched the decision because I was trying to see, is he going to say where he's going? But we spent, 60 minutes on TV with commercials and him just basically talking about, Cleveland's a great town and I love Cleveland. And,
not one, not two.
Yeah, we got to win some championships here, but I'm going to take my talents. Here it goes. We got the speech. I'll take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Like I said before, I feel like it's going to give me the best opportunity to win for multiple years. And not only just to win in the regular season or just to win 5 games in a row or 3 games in a row. I want to be able to win championships, and I feel like I can compete down there. I'm looking forward to it. To say it was always in my plans, I can't say it was always in my plans because I never thought it was possible. But the things that the Miami Heat franchise have done to be able to.
So he sat there and talked about him going to South Beach.
Came down here to win championships. Not 1, championships.
Not 2.
LeBron, tell us about that.
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. And when I say that, really believe it.
He's talking about how many championships he was going to win when he went down to Miami.
Yeah.
And he got all the way up, past 7.
Yeah.
I really believe that.
Yeah.
Well, UConn, a lot of people into believing that.
Yeah.
Brandon Carter's latest response. LeBron can take his talent and go home and sit on the couch for the rest of
Amen. Have another show and say that for us and just get out of the league altogether.
The point is, he really wants to play with both sons. I think that's why he's hanging around.
I mean, could he play at 45 in the NBA? Yes.
With the way the NBA is designed right
Yeah.
now?
Yes. Yeah. But he will still have enough talent that he would still be.
Well, he's on the juice.
Yeah, he would still contend.
Yeah. He's on the sauce.
Yeah.
The thing is, when LeBron comes back now, Austin Reeves is playing out of his mind. Luka's playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Those two guys are it. That means that's Batman and Robin already.
Yeah.
That's it. So, that's Batman and Superman. So, LeBron, if you come back, you're going to have to be part of the Justice League, buddy. And you're not going to be the top dog anymore.
No.
You're going to have to take a back seat and play third fiddle.
Yeah, you're going to have
Not
to
second,
be
third
third or
fiddle.
fourth option.
Exactly.
On that, yeah.
I love you too, Boogs. Love you too, Bales.
They be a bench guy,
Yeah.
Come off the bench. Don't look to get the ball inbounded to you and bring it up the court
Can
every daggone
Can
time.
I say that? You just said be a bench guy.
Yeah.
And we just talked top guys to win championships. Robert Ory.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize Robert Ory be a bench guy.
Yeah, he was 6 man.
Kevin McHale
was
a bench guy until basically his last few years, but he was a bench guy. Two of the best 6 men to ever come on the bench. I'm just the 2 that I know of.
Yeah.
I know there's others that have been great to come off the bench. There's nothing wrong. I mean, even in men's league and in high school, there were guys who thrived coming off the bench.
Yeah.
They, if you start them, they couldn't play worth crap.
Yeah.
But you pull them off the bench, and for some reason,
Yeah, they give you that little spark, 15, 18 minutes a game.
18 minutes a game.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got those guys who come in and spark the defense. Sometimes you got those guys who come in and spark offense. Sometimes you got the guys who do both.
There is no defense anymore in the NBA. So
That's
you don't
true.
have to worry about that. I
That's
don't
true.
even know why they give away a Defensive Player of the Year award anymore.
They still give that away in there.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's no
Yeah, because nobody
defense.
plays defense.
Yeah.
Well, I do say this. I do think Adam Silver's in trouble right now in the NBA, and I say that because I've been keeping track of the garbage.
It's mum now. Yeah, see, it's already quieted down.
Well, it's not just that it's mom. Something that I've been looking into as I probe into this, listen to other podcasters, and bring in information. What I'm finding is when Michael Jordan spoke about load management and about the gambling, when he spoke of the issues in the NBA today, coaches and some other owners took a listen.
Yeah.
And they realized, we gotten soft.
Yeah.
And I believe after this year, there's going to be some rule changes.
No offense, if I'm an owner, I own a company and I own a business, and that's what an NBA team is a business. My job is to make money. I can't do that if I'm paying a guy $50 million a year to play 40 games.
Right.
Yeah. 1, you're not going to win. And 2, you're going to draw a dick for your attendance because, well, hell, I know that he's not playing tonight. Why in the hell would I go? Guys, you're my employee. You're going to do what the hell I tell you, or you can go play somewhere else. Plain and simple.
Well, that's one of the things I like with Dennis Green when he used to coach the Vikings. And I remember years ago, Chris Carter was going to hold out.
Yep.
And they interviewed Dennis Green in the locker room or, on the podium after the game. And he said, well, what about your holdout? And he said, must be holding out for another team.
Yep.
Because he said, right here, we're playing football.
Yep.
You don't want to come here and play? Go somewhere else.
Yep.
The very next day, Chris Carter signed a contract because he realized This dude ain't playing.
Yeah. No offense, we should have did the same thing with Terry McLaurin.
Jimmy Johnson did it with Michael Irvin.
He sits out, holds out, signs his contract, done. But what's he played 3 games this year? Done.
Johnson did it with Irvin.
Yeah.
He basically told Irvin, "You don't have to be here. You can go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I don't need you."
They'll put on a uniform somewhere else.
Yeah. That's the kind of coaching and ownership that we need to rebuild the NBA. And actually stick with the NFL too, because Goodell, you're soft. Goodell, you're soft. Y'all don't make the. You need to get on some of these referees, Goodell. I'm going back to the NFL right now because there were some games last week. Y'all's referees cost some teams.
Yeah.
There's such thing as pass interference, and there's such thing as letting them play.
Yeah.
This, if we're running down side by side, I showed it last week and I'll show it again. Yeah. If we're doing this,
fighting, dude,
let it go.
Let it go.
Unless I do this or this pulling, then it's not pass interference. If we're both looking back for the ball, we both have entitlement to that ball. Yeah.
Especially if it's underthrown or overthrown and they still throw a flag.
You can't. Yeah, I don't.
If it's not a catchable ball, why throw anything? It's like the damn free plays they get when the defense jumps offside. All I do is free plays, chuck it up, happens.
Exactly.
You throw a pick, no big deal.
It's not going to count because it's already offside. So
if it's not going to count, then the play shouldn't even count. I
agree, because that way if the receiver catches a touchdown, no, it didn't count back there. If he picks it off, it shouldn't count for a touchdown.
Yeah. And Aaron Rodgers is the king of that shit. You know, too many men on the field. How many times in his career has he caught 12 men on the field? You know, that mug do that shit.
He's aware
all the time.
He's aware.
You know?
And Dak's famous for getting them to jump.
Yeah.
Hard count, getting them to jump and then pulling that off.
Yeah.
I will say that about Dak Prescott. He's very good at doing that.
He didn't pick the Cowboys this week. Are they on a bye?
Yeah, they got a bye week.
They
need a bye week
this week. I wouldn't pick them to win anything anyway. But.
I wouldn't have either, not this week. But no, they on the bye week. But no, I'm sitting there looking at when we're looking at the NFL and that part of it too. You know, I look at some of the ownership that goes to it. Take a Jaden Daniels. Now, he's on a rookie contract right now. Yeah. Now, what are they going to look at for the future? You know, because unlike the NBA, Goodell, he's soft, but he does have some sense of reason.
Yeah.
I give him that much. I only say he's soft because I do think he bends to Robert Kraft a lot. Then to him and Jerry Jones are always fighting, but yet him and Robert Kraft are always like on the same yacht.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I say he's a little bit soft. You know, I think that as a commissioner, he needs to start talking to these referees about, look, guys, if we're not going to make the right calls, let's depend on the cameras.
Yeah.
If you feel that we don't need bad judgment in these games.
Yeah.
Right now, the league is jumbled as it is. Teams that we thought were just going to run away with the division are not running away with it. Kind of like parity right now. Everybody's jockeying for position. The game is too important for some players to get to the Super Bowl for you to be making bad calls. It needs to be as accurate as possible. I know we have human eyes. We make mistakes. But to me, a referee should be able to say, hey, Booth, could you help us out?
Yeah, just call it down. They all wear headset.
Yeah.
You know, they all got earpieces.
Can you help us out on this?
Because they're being told, hey, let it go anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's all fucking set up for Vegas, you know, for the house to win anyway.
Which, speaking of the Vegas thing, did you see the thing that they did on CD Lamb? I believe it was the first, when he hurt his ankle the first game of the season.
Yeah.
Remember, he broke his ankle. That's what it was. It was a broken ankle. Remember, he came back in that game on a broken ankle.
Yeah.
He got hurt in the first quarter. Vegas, he doesn't play the second quarter. All bets are off. Come back in the game, plays one play. All bets are still on because he played the second quarter.
Yeah.
If that doesn't tell you right there that this is all rigged,
yeah.
Because hold up, he doesn't play, then all bets are off. But yet he plays a quarter that keeps the bets on.
Yeah.
On a broken, he went in and can't just play one play. You can see him hobbling down the field and then comes right out.
Yeah.
That's a setup from the finish. NFL's gotten soft too. Yes, you're right, Brandon. That's why I say NFL's gotten so soft. Stand up, NFL. Start calling it down the middle. Stop. Look, gambling is supposed to be gambling not because it's rigged. Gambling is supposed to be gambling because you're taking a chance.
Yep.
But most people are taking a chance now because it is rigged.
That's what I'm doing now.
Hey.
My bets for the week.
Ask yourself this question: why would you bet on something that you know you're going to lose? That's the only question I got. It's all about the money. Indeed, Brandon, it's all about the money. You know, other people can join in. Brandon's not the only person who needs to talk. You know, I like him talking, but he's not the only person. But that's one of the things I looked at. So what you got on your bets right now? FanDuel, he's a FanDueler. Brandon, you do FanDuel?
I'm looking here.
I got a few friends of mine, they do FanDuel, they do DraftKings. Both my sons, I think, do FanDuel. I think all three of my sons, as a matter of fact, do FanDuel. I think one does. I think the oldest one does. He does also DraftKings. The other two just stay with FanDuel. But people, if you're going to gamble, please gamble responsibly. Be responsible. Don't go out here and bet your house. Okay? Don't go out here and bet the farm. You know, $5 to $10 at that if you want to do it that way. Which, speaking of doing things your way, I'm going to get into an issue that I have. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen the movie Weird Science?
Great movie. Weird Science.
What do you mean no, Brandon?
Dude, you need to watch that movie.
The movie Weird Science, there was an actress named Kelly LeBrock. Now, I will say, at that time, because if you actually see pictures of her now, it doesn't do her any justice of what she looked like back then.
She was...
Age did take its toll on her.
Yeah, she was fire back then.
But Kelly LeBrock was one of the finest females around
Yes.
in Weird Science. I say that because I was looking up Weird Science, and that came up.
Yeah.
And the more I thought about it, the more I looked into it, I just kept going back to the movie. And the reason I say that is because I watched plenty of shows, and I watched these movies, Weird Science. Anthony Michael Hall has got to be one of the funniest geeky nerds that's ever played a geeky nerd.
Yeah.
Because from 16 Candles to Weird Science to all the to Breakfast Club, this guy he could play the nerd, the cool nerd.
Yes. When them bikers come in.
But it was the point when he was drunk with the the old brother. Let me say something. You see, the problem with chicks is when he was like,
that
was
a great movie.
It was. Weird Science was a great movie. Bill Paxton, Chet.
She turned Chet into that damn fucking Lord looking turd thing.
Yeah, well, that's what he was. He was a big piece of shit. Big pile of shit. Froze his grandparents. She froze the grandparents. I mean, it was just a good movie. I was really looking up Weird Science. That's what made it so bad. And Brandon, why you keep saying no? But
dude, watch it. It's a funny, great movie.
I was really looking it up for actual Weird Science.
Yeah.
And that came up, and then the more I kept going to something, it kept coming back up, and I decided to take a look into it because there was just so many funny parts that a lot of people, if you don't understand old school television, this was an old school comedy that guys like us, we understood the dry humor, so to speak, that was shown.
Dude, watch it now. If I'm flipping it,
I still watch the Breakfast Club.
I'll watch it. I'll watch 16 Candles.
Yeah, all that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, John Cryer as Ducky.
Yeah.
I mean, he was funny. I mean, y'all seen John Cryer on 2.5 Men, and y'all think he was hilarious there.
Yeah.
He was in those teen films that him, Anthony Michael Hall, all those played in. They were hilarious.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that they would say, some of the stuff that they would do.
Yes.
I like The Breakfast Club with Judd Nelson.
Yes.
You know,
Great movie.
I
there
mean,
as well.
the point when they got high.
Yeah.
That was funny as crap.
Molly Ringwald.
Oh, you don't bet, you don't see that movie. I don't bet either, but I did see the movie. Maybe that's what you should do, Brandon. You don't have to bet, but you can at least see the movie.
I don't do crazy bets. I did a 5-game parlay.
Okay, explain to the people what the parlay is.
It's just it's a anything where it's multiple. I picked a 5-leg parlay, and I just pick straight up. I don't pick odds. I don't bet odds. Sometimes I'll go in and pick like individual players from the games to do certain stuff. But I picked the Colts, the Bills, the Bears, the Seahawks, and the Lions to win. And I don't bet crazy. I bet 50 cents a chance to win $2.
Okay, so if you win it, where do you get the money?
It just stays right in my account. But say if I do hit one of them crazy bets, because I'll do like a 25-cent when I'm sitting at home watching from. I'll go in and pick like some crazy shit that's got like, you know, plus 3,000 odds of it happening, which it never happens. I'll pick like 2 people that don't normally touch the ball to score a touchdown. I'll bet like a quarter of a chance to win like $75.
Right.
You know, because
now where do you see the money at though? Besides that,
I can cash it out at any time. It'll go right back into my account. It's tied into my card.
Oh, but I want to see the actual money. Where do you actually see that?
I have that much in my account.
Right.
And I bet 50 to win 204. So if I hit, but you can also cash out during they offer cash outs during.
Or you get 29
I
cents.
I cash out now, but say if I hit my first 4, they might offer me $1.70 to cash out, and I could cash out and at least win something and not lose it all if Detroit ends up.
But that's actual money.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you could go in. So like here, say if I go in here, let's just pick the.
I'm asking because I'm curious, ladies and gentlemen. I don't bet. I don't gamble. So I'm asking.
So like you could go in. For instance, this is the Eagles-Packers game.
Right.
I could bet on Josh Jacobs being the first anytime where he'd be the first score. Anytime the odds, anything that's minus that's the favorite. You know what I'm saying? But Saquon being an anytime touchdown for a plus 105, I would almost bet on that.
Which that's what you just did.
Well, let's just say I do it. Yeah, see, I would bet that to win.
Okay.
See, but now if it was to say one of the ones that was.
See, I can't do that because I have a bad problem. I go overboard.
I do it sometimes.
So me and gambling would never get along because I would go overboard. That's just like me and a lot of other stuff that I do. I don't get along with because I go overboard in excess.
Yeah. See, like if you pick, this is a parlay. This is a 5,900 people have placed this bet in the Ravens Vikings game. Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Jones, and Justin Jefferson anytime touchdown score.
Right.
So all 4 of them would have to score. A $10 bet wins you $363 if all 4 of them score in that game. But say 3 out of the 4 have scored and you're going into the fourth quarter, it's going to have a cash out option where you can say, you know what, I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to take some guaranteed money because I've hit 3 out of 4 already.
Right.
And maybe Aaron Jones hadn't touched the ball and they're not running the ball well, but they're throwing the ball. Well, then I'll cash out for, say it's $150 or whatever. I'd cash that shit out and put it right in my pocket. But yeah, it's
I know
it's
Brandon.
dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb.
Well, me and Brandon both just don't gamble. That's all.
Yeah,
We're
I
not
don't do
gambling
it
guys.
crazy. I don't get crazy into it. Like my kid, her a bunch of her buddies do it. They'll do like
Hey Brandon, when you coming over to come on the show, buddy?
they'll do like 12. They'll pick like 12 different like things for a parlay. It'd be like Travis Kelsey over 2.5 receptions, Josh Allen over 35 rushing yards, or or under 35. It's they just do all this dumb shit.
There's a reason I'm asking Brandon Carter. I asked Brandon when you coming on the show. I am a wrestling fanatic.
Hell yes.
And if anybody's ever seen Wardlow from TNA,
Jonathan Taylor touchdown, 6-0 Colts.
if you ever seen Wardlow from TNA, not TNA, what is it? AEW, Wardlow.
I don't watch AEW.
I don't either, but I used to, and at the time, Brandon Carter looks like Wardlow. So Brandon, anytime you want to come on here, come on, man. You just let me know. And I hope everything's all right, doing okay with you, buddy. Take a chance. It's hard for me to work my butt off for money to take a chance to go and lose it on that. Hey, that's probably why I don't do it, Brandon. Seriously, that's probably why I don't do it. I've never been that way. My character has always been a big mouth, but yet quiet. If that
I
makes
put
sense.
$10 in, and most of my bets are 25.
I'm
I'm not looking to get rich. I just look to keep money in that account, so I could.
It's your play money.
Yeah, it's I'm not betting $10 or $15, $20 on it. I'm betting 25 or 50 cents.
But that's being responsible. You're
Yeah.
not trying to go in debt. We're
And
talking
I
about these
might
guys
do-
that go in debt.
I might do like I said, I'll sit around while I'm watching, and I'll do like a
You just said whatever we want to do.
down whatever, as long as we don't talk Duke.
As long as you don't talk Duke, he said.
I have to break out the Maryland jersey and everything and wear that.
I'll tell you what, Brandon. I think next week's our anniversary. I don't know if Rob's coming. I got your number, Brandon. I'll give you a call, whether it be next week or the week after. How about that?
You have to get up early.
And yeah, and then you also have to wear your Duke jersey or Duke shirt because we're going to wear Maryland gear. How about that?
Yeah, right.
Or North Carolina gear.
I know the season's over. I'm going to cover a couple things for Major League Baseball.
Go right ahead. Major League Baseball.
It is free agency time in Major League Baseball.
Yep.
There is a lot. I say a lot. There's going to be a lot of movement this year. I think your boy Pete Alonso is going to go to a different team. He opted out. There's no real big name catchers out there available. I mean, JT Real moved over. He's 35 years old.
All the good catchers are gone, man. The Molinas were the best catchers around.
You got some big name first basemen that are free agents. You got Pete Alonso, Josh Naylor, Ryan O'Hearn, Carlos Santana, which, dude, he's 40. I don't think he's going to get a contract anywhere. And Luis Reyes, second baseman. Got the ex-Yankee Gleyber Torres, who's only 29. He's one of the top second baseman free agents. Bo Bichette from Toronto. I think he's going to be one that a lot of teams look after. He's only 28 years old. He's just now starting to hit his prime. Brad opted out. Sorry, Ben. Your Bo Sox they're slowly gonna start falling apart. But Bregman opted out, so he's gonna be another big one that people are gonna look towards, as well as Eugenio Suarez, another big third baseman. Outfielders, you got Cody Bellinger, the Yankees. Harrison Bader, Trent Grisham. I would like to see Grisham go. We did offer him a $22 million 1-year contract to stay in the Bronx. I just don't think that I'll take it. I would want him back. Kyle Tucker, and Schwarber. Schwarber's he hits the shit out of the ball. But I don't know. And there's really no big name pitchers out there. So I mean, there's a couple that are going to be highly sought after. So that'll start picking up over the next few weeks as teams start putting in their pockets and trying to rebuild their rosters, which the Yankees.
Well, I'm just hoping some of these smaller market teams get some good players. I really do. I like to see it competitive. And I mean, I know it's hard because a lot of these small market teams, they don't have the capital.
The Dodgers are going to lose. They're going to lose Kershaw, and that's probably about it. But they'll probably
Kershaw's retired.
Yeah,
and well deserved.
There's 3 or 4 Japanese young players that are going to be they're eligible to be bought out and brought over here. So, dude, it's going to be a crazy next month or so getting into baseball. Which I'm kind of glad it's over, but I'm ready for it to start back up. The dog days of summer.
So my response was, of course, Brandon said he would love to even come on. And I did tell him, mate, because he did say Duke's a hell of a team. I give him that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm just a hater.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a hater. I admit. I respect their game. I just hate Duke.
I hate Duke.
He says I feel the same way about North Carolina.
Yeah.
So we're all the same boat. So, but that's the thing, Brandon. Yeah, I'll get in contact with you, brother, so you can come on here because I'd love to hear your take on some of this, especially the NFL and stuff like that. And your no-nonsense way of bringing it to light. We might have to bring a filter, but
I don't have a fucking filter,
he doesn't have
so you're fine. There's no filter needed here. There's a reason it's checked and not for kids.
Exactly, and that's what people don't get, But we want you to come on.
I was pretty clean mouth today.
Yeah, pretty much. We were today. Yeah. It only happens when Ben's here. I think he's the problem.
He could be.
No, we gotta have Ben. Ben's a host. Gotta have Ben.
Ben, such you couldn't be here, but do your thing. Celebrate. That's what you're supposed to do. But further back, probably this week is. He's going to lose one there. Dude, we picked a lot of the same. No, that's pretty. It's pretty well rounded.
Yeah.
I mean, I
think maybe you got more on the same side than anything else.
I'll pull away. I mean, I think I played Ben this weekend.
I admit I did cheat. I piggyback off of BJ because he got the lead right now.
I think I played Ben.
I'm being honest. I piggyback off of BJ so I can catch up.
I'm playing Ben in one of the leagues, one of the fantasy leagues today.
Well, that's great.
CD's Nuts versus the Fort Valley Patriots. Of course, I'm favored to win.
Here we go. The interleague championships of football, fantasy football.
One for right now because he had Bo Nix play Thursday night, and then he's got Taylor and Jonathan Taylor going now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're still here we're on YouTube. Well, we're winding down, getting time to go.
Is Mariota a start, you think, today against
the Lions? He has no choice. Jaden Daniels
I'm talking about for fantasy. I don't know against the Lions deep. We're not good.
We're not now. Good. You don't lost too much. And I'm not talking just Jaden Daniels. Y'all don't have too many injuries. Decimated y'all.
And we're old. We're slow.
Yeah, you got to get a little younger. Give Jaden some young help.
Maybe we should have suited Monk and the guys up last week. Shit.
You know what? At the rate I see some of that John Riggins footage, I'm wondering if he can still run the same way.
Yeah. As long as he's hard to tackle, it'll be all right.
That's all that matters. But ladies and gentlemen, me and BJ, we're going to take off. Join us, Brandon Carter. I'm going to keep in contact with y'all. Hey, y'all guys, keep in contact with us. Like us. Unlike us. Well, don't unlike us. Just like us. Share us. Recommend us. And when I ask for that, I say, recommend us to your friends, recommend us to your enemies, recommend us to your family, recommend us to people who aren't your family, recommend us to people you don't like. Say, hey, just watch the 3 middle-aged
idiots. Watch these dumbasses talk about it.
Yeah, watch how stupid they are.
Yeah.
and they talk about nothing, and yet we all still watch.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we're here to have fun with you guys. We're here to build up the community, give y'all some entertainment, entertain ourselves. But ladies and gentlemen, most of all, we just want to say God bless you all. Y'all have a great day through the week. Check out the reels that the Wizard puts out. Check them out. I've been doing some too.
I try. I get
Yeah,
outside here. And I'll be laying. I was like, dude, it's 11 o'clock. I meant to do one today. I am working on a new logo and design for the show.
Well, that's your job. I'll tell you, we take it. All of us have jobs here. See, we are becoming a company. We all have jobs.
It's going to get there eventually.
Yeah, we all have jobs here now. So, and
I'm not very tech savvy, but I'm working on it.
And I'm working on trying to get people who are tech savvy to help us out. I do know we have one young lady who's tech savvy. She's willing to come and help. I got to get in contact with her. A couple other people who said they're tech savvy to help out.
We need to
get some of the equipment. As a matter of fact, anybody who wants to buy baseball cards, I don't sell them cheap. They got to come with what the cost is. In other words, if
nobody buys junk wax anymore.
In other words, if Beckett says it's 21, it's 21. I'm not going $2. If Beckett says it's 50,
it's been so long since I've.
I got a whole bunch of them, Jack, and I think I can make some money enough to fund this.
The only baseball cards I have anymore. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge Don Mattingly fan. Donnie baseball to me, if he didn't have back problems later, in his career, he would definitely been a shoe-in Hall of Fame caliber ball player. And I loved him as a kid growing up, and that's all I collect. I got a book, and I got sleeves of nothing but just Don Mattingly baseball cards. They're the only card I collect. That's it. I don't collect.
They're worth money.
They're priceless to me. There ain't somebody can come up. They probably ain't worth the cardboard paper they're printed on. But to me, you couldn't buy them from.
I'll say that too with my comics. As you can see, the price to me, I'm really not willing to part ways. I got more than that. What you see in that box, I got a whole lot more than that.
I mean, me and my brothers had totes and paper towel boxes full of baseball cards. But the '90s, there was no money in it. You could go to the damn store for a pack of baseball cards for 50 cents.
Yeah.
Now, shit, you go to damn $25 a box, and you get like 15 cards. Fuck that shit.
And you gotta have the right card in order to make the money.
Yeah, you got it. The only ones that really pay your show A's and shit like that are the ones worth money. Everything else is just still trash.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to take off here. But
I'm
once
going
again,
home to cook breakfast.
He's going home to cook breakfast. I'm going to get some coffee. And but we want y'all to join us next week again. We're going to celebrate our first year. 1 year. Sunday morning work day. Next week, we're going to celebrate. We're going to even have, I think we'll have a cake. I like eggnog. Y'all like eggnog?
I love it. God.
Man, I'm bringing some next week.
I love eggnog. Eggnog is so good.
Like Southern Comfort eggnog? Or you actually like the alcoholic kind?
Yes.
I drink the non-alcoholic kind. But
I don't like eggnog with bourbon. Dad takes eggnog, a half a gallon of vanilla ice cream, and Bacardi rum, and makes his eggnog. Dude, that shit is so good. I love it. I don't like bourbon. I don't like bourbon, period. But just regular egg. Shit. Eggnog.
It'd be probably regular eggnog. It's not gonna be the hard stuff.
Hey, I'll drink regular eggnog too.
I love eggnog.
That's
apple spice.
Yes. It's Thanksgiving time. I'm not a big pumpkin.
Did you get Tucker Man about next week?
Yeah. Everybody will be there. So bring your bellies.
Oh,
there's going to be tons of food. There's going to be 25, 27 of us packed in that house.
That's fine.
Dude, we'll have football on. I'll probably have both TVs going downstairs. Of course, we set the dining room I don't know how we do it every year, but we fit everybody in there, and we do. We all sit just one big happy family, and we eat and we eat and we eat and we watch football. We eat some more.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
And it's
And I'll bring. I told my wife this is gonna be her time. She just relax, drink up if she feels like it. I'm driving home.
Exactly. Like I
She
said,
gotta worry about that.
I got the turkey fryer, so the deep fried bird, and I always the main bird that we bake is always Cajun. It's
Right.
I based it with Cajun butter, and then it's all Cajun seasoning, and then we'll do we supply the meats and the mashed potatoes, the green beans, all that shit, and then everybody else just
That's because I like meatballs.
hell yes, oh my god yes.
I'll bring that.
There's going to be
Another
shrimp.
side.
There's
I
going
know
to be
because you asked
soup.
side dish.
There's going to be shrimps. It's not a traditional Thanksgiving.
No, I like
it's Friendsgiving. We just
Yeah, I
sit
like
around and shoot the shit all day long.
Well, and for the people who don't understand why I like what he's doing, and I like the Friendsgiving thing, because I'm not a believer of holidays. I really don't. I believe they're pagan holidays. What you're doing is not a pagan. It's just, hey, we're just get together. We're having fun.
Yep.
This is what we do it every time this time of year.
Yep.
Having fun and just eat up and be merry.
And then we get just fat off tryptophan, and we all just lay around.
And I can't wait to be a zombie.
Damn right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take off here. We want to say we love you. God bless you.
Happy
God
Sunday.
bless you.
Happy Sunday. Everybody have a great week.
Remember, live by faith, not by sight. Live by Yahuwah, who is our life. And we'll be back next week for 1 year anniversary.
Like, subscribe at Sunday Morning Workday.
Gotcha. Love you guys.
Hashtags, whatever you old kids do. Y'all have a great day.
Hashtag, whatever you kids do, you know.
I don't know the lingo.
I don't either. Been lost in the lingo for years now.